Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna get cozy and we're gonna talk about something that's very near and dear to my heart. We're going to be discussing mental health and things I would tell my younger self. A big thanks to Saskatchewan's Union of Nurses for teaming up with me today and sponsoring this video. Now you may be asking yourself, hold on a second, Saskatchewan? Doesn't Amanda live in Ontario? Well, the fact is, I would talk about mental health and help break stigmas around mental health any day of the week. However, my husband hails from the beautiful province of Saskatchewan. Very easy to draw, very hard to spell. I will show you here. On a more serious note though, 50% of mental health illnesses, including those that manifest in adulthood, develop before the age of 14, and suicide is the second leading cause of death in Canadian youth. So I'm very proud to be teaming up with Saskatchewan's Union of Nurses to help them with their mission to shine a spotlight on youth mental health in the province. There are people I love who struggle with mental health illnesses, and as a child, I was quite impacted by their behavior. And then I myself struggled with some dark times and some emotions that I just couldn't quite process on my own, specifically after my parents divorced. From a young age, I sought out talk therapy, to help me work through certain aspects of my life and process certain emotions. And honestly, I've never looked back. It's something I incorporate into my life now. Now, as a kid, I knew about certain programs that were available to me. I don't know that all kids are so lucky though. And so today I want to share with you a few things I wish I had known when I was younger. It's okay not to be okay. Shame is a doozy, and we can start to feel overwhelmed or embarrassed that we're not all oozing rays of sunshine all the time. Especially in this time of comparison, when you are able to peek into other people's lives through social media or even in real life. And you can look at someone else's life and think, oh my God, they have it all together, or they look so happy all the time, and they must never experience what I'm experiencing. But the fact is, many people experience these difficult emotions, and seeking out help is exactly what you need to be doing. And making yourself a priority right now when you're young will lay the foundation for you to take care of yourself as you get older. Help comes in all forms. It can be your parents, it can be a school counselor, it can be your doctor. And don't be afraid to ask an adult, because they may know about programs that are available to you that you just don't have any information about yet. No money, no problem. I used to think growing up with not a lot of income that help was only available to those with very deep pockets, with families that had a lot of money. And the fact is that was wrong. I was wrong. We're lucky to live in a country that prioritizes health, and there may be programs available to you, as there are in each province, that you just don't know about yet. So by asking, you may be pleasantly surprised. At the top of the video, I shared that this video is sponsored by Saskatchewan's Union of Nurses, and their mission is to protect high-quality, publicly funded and delivered health services. And so they protect their members, which are registered nurses, and they work in teams or alone in preventative or treatment settings. And so because they're in their communities, they're able to keep a pulse on what's happening, and as a result have healthier communities. And so they report back on the delivery of healthcare within the province to both the public and the government. And so together, in partnership on this video, we're shining a spotlight on youth mental health within the province. Another thing I would tell my younger self is that another person's illness, mental or otherwise, it's not your fault, and it's not up to you to fix it, because you are just a kid. Young adult, teenager, whatever. Kids are not meant to fix the problems of adults. I kind of wish someone had told me that a little sooner. Because you know what happens ultimately when you start getting the treatment that you need? Amazing things. You start feeling better. Talking things out with someone who is not emotionally connected to you, or getting on a treatment plan that makes sense for your needs, means that you get to, one, start feeling better, and then get to be a kid. Get back on things that matter at this point in your life. Hobbies, friendships, school, sport, just dreaming up big adventures. Incredible things happen when you start getting the right treatment and when you start feeling better. If people make fun, ridicule, or judge you based on what you're going through, these are not your people. And sometimes those people can be a close friend or even a family member, and that really, really hurts. And it can be really hard to be looking into the future when you're just dealing with today, when you're just trying to get through the day. But here's the kicker. The world is big, like really big. And you're going to get to choose who you surround yourself with, who you spend time with. And so as you change and as you grow, you also want to take a look at who you're surrounding yourself with. Who are you putting time into and letting into your life? Because they say that our social connections impact how we feel about ourselves, impact our mental health. And so it's so important to be really aware of who you're surrounding yourself with, because they will have an impact. And my bonus tip is that, also my life mantra, is that this too shall pass. This is just a season. We never get to hold on to moments forever, whether they're good, bad, the most delicious moments ever, or the most difficult journey we've ever had to walk. Nothing is permanent. And so if you can just hold on to that, and that if you are in one of those difficult seasons, to seek out treatment and just keep going. It'll be worth it, I promise. Now, if you would like to learn more, there's going to be a link in the video description, so go on and click it. A big thanks to the Saskatchewan Union of Nurses for teaming up with me today and sponsoring this video and doing amazing work for youth with mental health illnesses within the province of Saskatchewan. And honestly, I just feel like the winds of change are coming. Like, we are so much more open to discussing, you know, potentially more controversial subject matter and breaking stigmas around mental health. And I'm just happy to be part of the conversation. So as usual, I thank you so much for watching, for supporting what I do here on my channel, and giving this video a big thumbs up, and leaving me comments below if you have anything you'd like to add. And be sure to tell me something you would tell your younger self. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.